Alright, hey everybody, this is Shania Chan, and I figured that, like, today I'll do something a little bit different. Usually I'm a little more cog-oriented, but a few days ago, the comic book from the comedian Vito dropped, and I've been really excited to read this comic, as I know a lot of other people have been. And so this has been lovingly uploaded by Autistic Right to the Kiwi Farms, so shout out to Autistic Right. And yeah, we're just going to take a little look at Superkiller. Now, I'm not a comic book guy. I'm not a reviewer. But I am a fan of the arts. And I am a fan of comedy. And, this guy's got comedy in his name. It's Vito Comedy is the creator of this comic book. So this is going to be a fucking barrel full of laughs. We're going to have a great time reading this. I think we're going to have some chuckles, some guffaws, I think. So let's dive into it. So yeah, we can take a moment to appreciate the cover. We got some kind of weird looking twink with some anime hair. Very cool. Little robot friend. Superkiller. Looks very professional. Other than the art. But, that's fine. Indie stuff is really popular these days. It doesn't have to be really well made in order to be enjoyable. Look at Homestuck. So right off the bat, I'm going to say that this is very Homestuck-esque. So let's read the little preview thing. Hello, backer. Please enjoy this exclusive 23-page digital preview of Superkiller #1, the complete first act of our story. I'm excited. I know I said I was going to send out the entire book this month, but I decided that that was a really stupid idea, so I did this instead. So, I don't know why he thought it would be a stupid idea to release half of the book instead of the entire book. But I'm not a comic book maker. I don't know the details of what goes on behind the scenes here. Also, there's a black and white version of the comic now. And you'll be getting a free copy once we start shipping everything out. I don't know. To me, that doesn't really seem like a bonus. Alright, here's the same thing that you were already getting, but now it doesn't have color. And I suppose that some people just... some people are colorblind. They don't need the color. Maybe the colors fuck with them or something. Maybe having a black and white comic book is more clear for the colorblind. Thank you, Vito, for the thing about disabled people. You should probably read the end of the July campaign. Alright, I'm not going to do that. Please keep in mind that this is still a work in progress. It's a bit rough around the edges. Parentheses, the lettering and coloring will definitely be changed up a bit in the final print. Well, I can see the previews here, and it's all black and white. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. The coloring will be different. The shading? Who knows? Alright, let's dive into it. Time to face the cosmic consequences, UFO bot. Alright, we got Superman flying through it. Oh, it's Meteor Man. Meteor Man? But how? That radioactive shard of meteorium should have disabled your powers. Oh, the fucking face on this guy. Oh, this is good shit. Reminds me of the artist Mint Salad. You know what, Vito? You should have just got Mint Salad to draw your comic book. Would have got pretty much the same thing. Well, Fiend, you were right about my secret weakness to meteorium. Oof. Yeah, okay. Thankfully, my signal watch sent a distress call to my #1 super pal, kid reporter Snap Sullivan. Oh, he's like is he a ginger? It was he who freed me from your tricky torture trap. Yeah, alright, so this is really good stuff so far. Best comic I read. Only comic I've read, but God, so good so far. Again, a little like Homestuck. Alright, you two smile for the birdie. Well, UFO bot, I may have to put a stop to your evil plans. but it looks like you'll still be making the front page. Curses! How could you fools have bested me yet again? God, the expressions are they're really something. I don't know who drew this, but I hope Vito didn't really pay a lot of money for this. That's what your cold steel heart will never understand, UFO bot. You thought I would be helpless without my superpowers, but there's no greater power in the universe than that of close male friendship. Okay. So it's very satirical, very funny so far. And then, yeah, surprise, it's being read by this lady who says, I can't believe I actually paid money for this crap. And her name is Beck, like the artist. I should have known that jerk at the comic shop was just trying to unload his back stock. Next time he tries to sell me a book that's not on my pull list, I'm going to tell him exactly where to shove it. Why are they reprinting this Golden Age trash anyway? And then she flips over and she sees that, so it's some sort of anniversary issue. Geez, hard to believe that alien fascist is still flying around after all these years. Oh, so she's like a libturd. Okay. Well, whatever. At least it's a better read than those stupid crowd-funded comic books I bought. The ones that actually shipped on time anyway. Oh, it's a little meta joke in reference to his own crowd-funded comic book that did not ship on time. That's funny. Then you got this some big man looming behind her. As she says, all these indie dorks keep saying they want to save the comic industry, but they just end up publishing the same kind of toxic dude bro bullshit that went stale in the 90s. Yeah, so she's full on libturd. I mean, seriously, if your book has a strong kick-ass... She's just saying all this aloud. She's just yelling at this comic book. Typical Karen. Typical liberal Karen. Do you really need to find some lame excuse to get her naked before the end of the first issue? Grow up! Up. And this guy yells, Beck! And then she says, holy fuck! She was caught unawares. She was reading a comic book when she was supposed to be working, and I think this is her boss. Alright, so now he says to her, now Beck, Dimitri. Now Beck, Dimitri know you not be reading the funny books again, yes? Oh yeah, see, perfect. Perfectly written. You can just slide right into the accent. Of course not, sir. Because surely Dimitri do not pay waitress girl great American wage of $2.13 an hour. Alright, sit around and read the funny books. Yes? Absolutely not, sir. Wow, this is really funny. Look at his expression. He's so mad. He's so mad that she's reading comic books on the job. Alright, so we got this panel now, and now the boss is yelling at this lady. Sad, pathetic, no-skill waitress girl, for whom Dimitri has blessed with part-time employment. An 8% discount on all non-kosher menu items. Wow, this is that's a mouthful for an immigrant. Surely she would not betray his generosity by reading the funny books during much important lunchtime shift, yes? Sigh. No, sir. Oh, look at her puffing her little cloud. She's like, oh, whatever, bro. Sad girl is sure? Yes, sir. Good. Sad girl now in charge of restaurant. Yes, sir. Wait, what? Yeah, I do have to say, a lot of people pointed out how fucking crazy the mouths are here. And, it does feel like they're trying to convey something with it. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so now the boss is taking money out of the register to go do some stuff. Gentleman's Club has hired new oriental dancer with soft skin of lamb. Tonight, Dimitri will make her his bride. But I can't run the restaurant by myself. I don't even know how to cook. And he's all exasperated. He says, "Ah, yes, Dimitri is aware that sad waitress girl lack basic female skill of the cooking of the food." Okay. Thankfully, great man invent glorious radiation oven for benefit of useless woman. Was that a microwave? Really funny stuff. The great variety of American food product are contained in kitchen. Just nuke and serve to customer. And please try to sell the remaining chowder of clam. It has begun to turn to regrettable color of green. This accent shtick is it just keeps getting funnier. The more he says stuff in a funny way. You can just hear it in your head. This is good stuff. Good stuff, Vito. So now she says, "Wait just a second." And now, he says, "And now Dimitri must hurry to much important date with Mrs. Suki Swallows. Wish great luck to Dimitri and his soon-to-be bride. And remember, no funny books. No, don't read any of those comics." When are they gonna start super killing and stuff? This isn't a very action. I mean, I guess you gotta get a slow burn start to really introduce the story. Well, this may be too much of an introduction. Okay, so she says, "What a creep. Maybe if I'm lucky, he'll actually bang one of those filthy whores and contract some deadly strain of super AIDS." Oh, that's funny. Though I guess if that happens, I'd be out of a job. Super AIDS. Super AIDS, that's a funny thing. Sigh, but maybe he's right. Why am I still reading these stupid things? So we've got another sort of meta thing going on where the creator of the comic book is like, "Oh, I know that comic books are stupid, and I know they're for children, but I love comic books." So here's now Vito giving his own backstory on when he was a little girl, and why he loves comic books. All right. When I was a kid, the only thing I wanted to be was a superhero. Everybody told me I was crazy, but I didn't care. I thought that if I just wanted it badly enough, destiny would eventually find me. All right. And there's little Beck playing with her friends. Or are they her friends? It looks like they're pointing and, I mean, are they pointing and laughing? Or are they saying like, "Wow"? Hard to tell. In the meantime, I devoured every superhero comic and tabloid I could find, studying them like textbooks. And reading The Night Manta, a classic. I even let some of the neighborhood strays bite me, hoping they might unlock my secret mutant abilities. Alright, there's something very off about this art. I'm not gonna point it out, but maybe you could see. So here we go. But I guess at some point, oh, Night Manta, her hero was caught in a sex scandal. Oh, that's funny. He was having sex with the fish, like the guy in The Boys. You've got to grow up and face reality. Yeah, this is a lot like The Boys mixed with Homestuck. At some point, you have to accept that the incredible life you thought you were destined for was just the stupid fantasy of an 8-year-old girl with an overactive imagination. Okay. Oh, yeah, so it all comes back full circle. So they're all pointing at her, and now they're laughing at her. Because, well, yeah, now you're old, and now you're still wearing your little rabbit ears or your cat ears and thinking you're a superhero. I mean, yeah. Grow up. Grow up, Beck. All that time I wasted, waiting for something to come save. All that time I wasted, waiting for something to come save from my own shitty life. Okay. A little typo. Missing a word there. And all I ended up with is an apartment full of cats, half a liberal arts degree, and a minimum wage job selling expired chowder. And again, this is all speech bubbles, so she's just saying this aloud. And talking to herself. Okay. God. What the hell was I waiting for? Oh. So she's looking at the looking at the comic book and seeing her own reflection in the comic book, I guess. Is the comic book reflective? I guess so. That's an odd one. That's an odd panel, but hey, it's art. This is avant-garde. Ah, hello. Welcome to Dimitri's. Oh, because there's a ding ding. A customer came in. How many in your party? Huff, huff. Oh, it's a superhero. See, she was just fantasizing about superheroes, and here comes a superhero. That's convenient. It's just me. And he's all fucked up. So this is the titular Superkiller. And yeah, he's badly damaged. He was just in a fight with Isom. All right. Oh, so she closed the place. Sorry, we're closed. Okay, let me see. Oh, some twink just came in here and he's all hurt. Let's close the place down. Let's get busy. This is gonna turn into a porno comic. I've got 1 cheeseburger deluxe, 1 strawberry shake with extra whipped cream, and 1 bowl of our limited edition Dublin clam chowder, whose vibrant green color is a tribute to the enduring spirit of the Irish people. Okay. Well, how is it? I don't normally work in the kitchen. Oh, he loves it. It's actually pretty good. All right. Oh, she's doing the little anime. Yeah, Yoshi. That's what they say, right? Yoshi. All right, Master Chef Rebecca Rashidi is in the house. Yeah, very anime inspired. Oh, see, we even got some more anime. The little sweat bubble or whatever that's supposed to be. Dear God, I've killed another one. That's funny, because she's actually a bad chef. Oh, no, it's not your fault. I think I'm just a bit woozy from all the massive internal bleeding. Ah, that's very reassuring. Jesus fucking... Oh, God, get a look at that arm. Get a look at that massive fucking hand. That's terrifying. It's like she's got like a fucking Hulk hand. Holy shit, in the face. In the face. Jesus fucking Christ. So cute. All these characters are so cute. And anime-like. It's just like anime. Well, mysterious bleeding stranger. Any chance you've got a name? As she's just fucking death gripping her cloth there. Alright. Believe it or not, that question has a number of very complicated answers. But for the sake of simplicity, you can call me Sam. Okay, Sam. So which team are you with? Bravo Brigade? The Southtown Smashers? I have no idea who those are. Is that like a reference to Isom or something? They're the local superhero teams. We get a lot of you costume guys in here. Bravo Brigade comes in for coffee every Sunday. Shitty tippers, though. Oh, I'm not a superhero. So just a fanboy then? Not exactly. No, I'm a super anti-villain. I'm a super anti-hero. Win the chance to appear in Superkiller #1. Read the end of July campaign update to learn how to enter. So, yeah, you could be a superhero in the Superkiller universe. I wish that was me. God, that'd be a dream come true. To live inside of the Vito-verse. Alright, so... Now she's mopping up. She's cleaning up as Superkiller is over here. He's reminiscing and telling her his life story and stuff. Well, Sam, as I mop up the horrifying trailer of blood you've dragged into this fine establishment. This is great dialogue. People talk like this. Maybe you'd like to explain what the hell happens to you. It's not that complicated. I got into a fight. With what? A freight train? No. With him. Oh, he was fighting Meteor Man. The man that she looked up to. I think. No, she looked up to the night. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that dick does not pull his punches. Pretty sure he broke a few ribs. Oh, it's a reprint? That's lame. And then she says, but why would you fight Meteor Man unless... Gasp! You're a villain. You're a bad guy. Kind of a reductive label, but sure. Don't get me confused for one of those lame supervillain types, though. I'm a super anti-hero. Truth is, I'm just a humble contractor. My agency gives me a target, and I take care of them. And what the fuck? Look at him eating these fries. All right. So, again, it has been pointed out that this does look like vorophile content. And fucking look at this! He's sucking on it. He's sucking on the fries. There's all this shit dripping off of him. What the fuck? My agency gives me a target and I take care of them. This is a fucking terrifying panel. What the hell? And the big creepy fingers that also look exactly like the French fries. What the fuck is with the fingers? I'm not an anatomist, but those fingers don't look right. Take care of them how? Bang! Oh, he kills them. Well, it looks like he implies that he just kills himself. That's sort of the killing yourself thing. But hey, that's fine. Moving on. Now, obviously, your typical firearm is useless against most superheroes. Thankfully, I have this. I have a space gun. A toy gun? Very funny. It's a cosmic energy weapon. Holds up to 3 shots at a time. I know it might not look like much, but trust me, it gets the job done. Yeah, so this is how you can tell that Vito came up with this story when he was like 8 years old. Most heroes go down after just 1 shot. Big guys, heroes with healing factors, they take 2. Yep, there's little Vito in his backyard playing with his little spark gun. Coming up with Superkiller. This has been 50 years in the making. And the 3rd shot? I've never met anybody who could survive the first 2. I hope I never do. It's a super killer gun. So you're supposed to be some kind of hotshot superhero assassin? And then she takes his gun, and he's like, hey! And she says, but you don't have any powers. So you just shoot people to death with a little toy gun? I don't know, that sounds pretty lame. And then he snatches it back and says, will you give me that? And she says, aw. And he says, listen, lady, you might not realize this, but shooting superheroes is a bit more complicated than refilling sodas. Most of these guys are seasoned crime fighters. They've been dodging bullets their entire careers. Then consider traits like super speed, teleportation, invisibility, animal camouflage. The odds of landing a clean shot on one of those guys is next to 0. So this guy, I guess he's supposed to be jumping away from bullets, but it looks like he's just kind of like laying on the laying on the wall. If you want to shoot a superhero, you can't just storm into their secret hideout and start firing blindly. You need planning, precision. She's just sitting back with her little anime face, just taking it all in, learning all about super killing. Most importantly, you need hostages. You need what? Oh, this is so funny. Just like Homestuck. Now it turns out Meteor Man has a big sponsorship deal with the city bank. If anybody tries to rob the place, he's contractually obligated to go deal with it. I guess your universe hasn't figured out FDIC insurance yet. I don't know what that means. I'm just a boy. I'm not an adult with insurance. What do you mean, my universe? Never mind. Next in line. All right, then Superkillers. He's in line. Fucking superheroes. Sir, I have to ask you to please remove your mask. Bank policy. And he says, "Oh, this? Sorry, it actually doesn't come off." Oh, the expressions are wonderful. What do you mean it doesn't come off? And then he says, "Take a look." Oh, and the mask is part of his face. See, it's permanently bonded to my skin for some stupid reason. So is that more meta commentary? Is that the? It's just stupid. It's all just fucking stupid. There's no reason for anything that's going on in this. But hey, it's meta superhero stuff. You know, it's just like the boys. It's just like the boys in Homestuck. "Mrs. Jacobs, why is this man wearing a mask?" And he says it doesn't come off. And then Superkiller says, "It literally doesn't." This is just riveting dialogue. You know, it's not really moving the plot forward, but at least it's extremely funny. So many great jokes here. "Sir, though TD Ameribank respects the work of costumed crime fighters, we have a strict no masking policy. You can either remove your mask or leave." Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. I was waiting in line for over an hour. Wait, why am I waiting in line? I'm supposed to be a terrorist. Man, I need to Bin Laden this shit. Bring some of that big 9/11 energy. This universe did have a 9/11, right? Oh, funny. And he says, "Allahu Akbar." Now he's doing a terrorist thing. "I am the Saudi kid, and my hatred of your bountiful American freedoms has inspired me to do a jihad." Oh God, it's just like 9/11. Oh God. So funny. I'm laughing. What about you? Sound off in the comments if you're laughing as well. Personally, I think this is really funny. Now I have 8 wives to feed, and your imperialist gluten-free diets have caused the price of hummus to skyrocket. So just put the money in the bag and nobody gets hurt. So it's just really funny. That's my big takeaway from this. I'm laughing out loud. "What? Any bag? Don't you guys have bags here?" "Yes, we have bags, but the way you phrased it would imply that you brought your own." "That doesn't sound correct." "No, she's right. The phrase put the money..." So these are the hostages. "The phrase put the money in the bag indicates that a specific bag has already been designated as the bag." Yeah, it's the definite article of the sentence. Okay, so this is more of Vito's hilarious language humor, like his whole thing with the word "we." If you don't know about that, go look up Vito "we." Yeah, hilarious stuff. Really love it when all the characters just talk like the same exact person who's just doing a little bit. But hey, it's meta. Just like Homestuck. I guess they don't teach proper English at Hamas Fantasy Camp, eh, Saudi kid? Oh my god. Will you please just find a bag and put some money in it, you absolute fucking morons? I love that. It's so real. Like, it's so relatable. Like, that's how I would react if I was trying to rob a bank. So relatable. The fucking... Fuck me. Holy fucking shit. Can we zoom in further? Oh shit. It's like a blow-up doll face. This is fucked up. This art is fucked. And also this guy looks exactly like the boss from the restaurant. I know he's got a gun, but now I really don't want to give this asshole a bag. Right? You may want to put a stop order on that payment, good citizens. Okay, so here's Meteor Man. Because something tells me this villain is due for a serious credit check. Yeah, and everybody's cheering him on. Wow, look at that ass. Get him, MM. This guy's checking out his ass, too. Wait, hold on. This fucking... so many great-looking faces in here. Alright. So is this the part where Meteor Man kicks your ass? I'm getting to it. Save your enthusiasm. That's how I imagine he talks. Now, lucky for me, these huge alien Superman types all have huge egos. Rather than swoop in and pummel the bad guys, they have to make it into a big show. And Meteor Man's like, don't worry, folks. Your money is always safe with TD Ameribank. Yeah, it's okay. It's a Superman thing. Yeah. I'm also lucky that your universe still has gun show loopholes, making it disturbingly easy for weirdos and silly costumes to pick up an unregistered side piece. So of course here's Vito now, drawn in as the gun shop owner. And of course this is a very funny sort of satirical commentary on how easy it is for crazy people to buy guns. So we got a little bit of political stuff in here, a little bit of meta commentary. It's all very funny. All the most funny stuff you could imagine is contained in this comic book. So what do the letters on your costume stand for? Whoa, sick. I hypnotize my victims with smooth Cuban jazz before blowing their brains out. Oh, and he says, whoa, sick. And he's making a face and licking his gun. Okay. So I've now got a room full of hostages, a showboating superhero, and a cheap Israeli heater. Only thing left to do is put on a little show of my own. This doesn't involve you capitalist American swine. Back off or I'll shoot. Superman says, go ahead, punk. Take your best shot. Like I said, huge egos. God, how much more of this is there? For some reason, these kinds of guys just love to let bullets bounce off their chests. I think they get off on it. Fool, don't you know my skin is hard as meteorite? Editor's note, meteorites are not actually very hard. Okay, so, I think that part was actually added because I remember this panel leaked a while ago and the editor's note was not there. So it's good that they caught that. So they just let their own stupidity become Meteor Man's stupidity. Smart. So I indulge him. Haha, be patient, fine citizens, as he's like shooting him. I'm sure he'll run out of bullets eventually. and I let him do his big hero routine. And once he's good and distracted, parentheses, while we wait, why not take a moment to download our new mobile banking app? Oh, that's the there's a little machine going. Okay. Great little note there, not confusing at all. I switch guns. Oh, he's pulling out the space gun. Give it up, fiend. You're no match for the might of ping 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 zap sizzle. Wait, zap. Yeah, fuck. Meteor Man is now dead. He's been shot and killed. Hurry up, he's still standing. Charge expended. Now readying second shot. Oh, you gotta wait to do the second one. Now Meteor Man pissed. What the fuck did you just shoot me with? Uh-oh. Target, warning, target is preparing a frontal assault. So that's a gun talking to him. Suggested strategy, brace for impact. Wham! Yeah, cool. So we got punched through the window. Ah, genius. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, yeah. So pant, here's Meteor Man. Panting like a furry. Hey, did that guy really just shoot Meteor Man? No way, he's bleeding everywhere. Oh god, that's so gross. I thought his skin was supposed to be hard as a meteorite. Meteorites aren't actually that hard, you know. Okay. So now they're just people just having the same discourse that was had on the Kiwi Farms thread. Funny stuff. Oh, now they're recording Meteor Man. Dude, are you recording all this? Recording? I've got 200,000 people watching live on Fleazer. Oh, man, that guy is pissed. Hell of an ass, though. Oh, Meteor Man, he's gonna take revenge on Superkiller. All right, so now we are back in the restaurant, and it looks like she's looking up the Meteor Man situation on her phone and saying, "You weren't lying. That bank robbery footage is trending all over Bonk Zongo." Oh, that's and it's already got 12 million views on Fleazer. You know, every time I think I've heard the stupidest social media website name in the multiverse, they go and hit me with something like Boink Zongo. Alright, so here he is making up crazy names to satirize the crazy names about crazy names of the social media sites. And then here he is just plainly saying, oh, those sites have crazy names. Just in case you didn't get the joke already. So that's funny stuff. Wait, does that mean Meteor Man is dead? Nah, one shot isn't enough to take out a guy that powerful. Though I'm sure it did some serious damage. I assume he's flown off to his secret moon base to analyze the wound. I doubt he'll like what he finds. Cosmic energy destabilizes matter on a quantum level. His healing factor might eventually repair the damage, but it would take months, maybe years. Oh, look at him. He's in his chair. He's grimacing with pain. Superkiller got him good. As soon as he figures that out, he's going to come looking for the jerk who shot him. What's our guy's ETA, Artie? Who's Artie? I guess that's his watch, right? About 15 seconds, boss. Ah, good, plenty of... What? 15 seconds? And that's where it ends, right? Smash! Kaboom! Whoosh! All right, kid, I'm impressed. That little gun of yours punched a hole in my chest big enough to spit through. Which is why I'm going to need you to either hand it over... or prepare to lose your fucking head. Prepare to lose your fucking head. Oh, to be continued. I'm on the edge of my seat. So here we go. There's Beck and the Superkiller. Looking very cool. So yeah, this has been Superkiller. I hope you enjoyed going through that with me as much as I enjoyed reading it, which is not at all. That was this is not very good. I'm gonna be honest with you, but who knows? Maybe it has potential. I'm sure this comic book is gonna go on for years and years. So, you know, maybe having like a bad, shaky story in the beginning is fine. You know, it's like the pilot of a TV show. You know, once it gets its legs and gets going, it's gonna be great. But right now, abysmal. But hey, we're just starting. So this has been Superkiller. I'm Shania Chan. Thank you for watching this. Thank you, Vito Comedy, for being so funny and making such a hilarious comic book. I laughed a lot. I don't know about anybody else watching this, but I think it was a 10 out of 10, hilarious, funny thing. Even though the story was bad, the story awful, the art is really bad, but the one thing that keeps it together is those hilarious jokes. So keep them coming, Vito. Keep those jokes coming. So until next time, I'm Shania Chan. We're gonna read the next one some other time. Goodbye.